Good evening, all of you. So we are learning today creating the tables. Uh, how can create the table in the database? So to create tables we require to save or to store different information related with the uh, different objects such as student data, sales data, product data. So create table it is an DDL data definition language command used to create a new table in the database. And what is the syntax of this create table? So create table uh, syntax is create table name in the bracket, initially column name, what is the data type of that column and the constraint on that column. So we have multiple columns in that table such as student ID, student name, student roll number, student subject marks, student class, student branch, like that. So we need to create the different columns in that table and the data type of different column is different and the constraint applied to the different tables columns are different. So we have to create different columns completed with the bracket and the semicolon. So table name of the table to be created, column 2 are the names of the column. Data type is the type of the data in the column. And constraints such as primary key, unique key, not null, foreign key, like that. So create table is the first step in designing a database or modeling the database in the SQL. It defines structures such as column, data types, constraint of the table. An example of this to create table, suppose we have to create a table employees. So employee related information is stored in this table, such as employee ID. It is an integer, so data type is int. It is a primary key. Second column of this table is employee name. It is a character or text. So varchar variable character of length 50 and the constraint is not null. Third column department, that is varchar department associated with that employee, that is department varchar 50 comma. Next salary related with this employees, it is in a decimal values 10 comma 2, that is the length of this uh, decimal is 10 and the places of decimal is 2. And joining date of employee, that is a date type of the data. So this is an example of employee table, how we can create this employee table. So we can see there are different employee names in this table, their associate department and salary and join date. So once we create this data, we need to insert this data into the this table. So we will see how we can create this table in the SQL. So create table employees. So emp ID, it is an integer primary key. Second is what different columns are that employee name, emp name, okay, okay. So not null character. Third is the department of the employee. Is again varchar 50 length. Constraint of that is the there is no constraint on this department column. And next is the salary and join date. Decimal type of this data. 10,2. This is the joining date. This is the type of the column. Complete this query and with the semicolon. So remember while Writing the SQL query, we must keep in mind that every bracket, commas, semicolons, and complete bracket, end bracket, data type should be properly mentioned, right? You can run this command. Incorrect syntax. It is telling some error. What is that? Okay, primary key. There is no these brackets are there. Okay, so all the errors are now gone. Now we can run this command. Execute. Commands completed successfully. That is the tables employees with these columns employee ID, employee name, department, salary, join date is created. Now we have to see where this employee ID or employees table is created. So in this database, we have already created student DB database. In that tables is there. Can refresh this student DB. Okay. So to view this table, we can select from employees. So we can see there is a table is created, employee ID, employee name, department, salary, and join date. But we have yet not inserted a data in this table. So there are no values inside this table. We'll see how to insert this data in the table in next topic. Thank you. Thank you very much.